In the United Kingdom, more than 160 academics from leading universities have accused the government of turning them into a branch of border police. They say they're being forced to look into the immigration details of students, which both discriminates and alienates them. An investigation here now with RT's Polly Boyka.
The British government wants to stop student visas being abused, but the way that the border force is going about it has rubbed a number of universities up the wrong way. Over 160 academics from universities such as Oxford and Warwick have written a letter to the Guardian newspaper saying that they are under increasing pressure to check the immigration details of their students. Well, to talk about this in more detail, I'm joined by one of the signatories of that letter, Professor Des Friedman from Goldsmiths University of London. Professor Friedman, thank you very much for joining us. Tell me, what is it that UK visas and immigration are forcing universities and professors like yourself to do?
They want stringent monitoring requirements on international students. And we feel that this is just simply discriminatory. We feel that it's not really part of our jobs. We are trained up and we have a passion to be lecturers or to be involved in teaching support. We are not border agents.
But it's no secret that getting a student visa was a notoriously easy way for someone who had absolutely no intention of studying to obtain a visa to come to the UK. What's wrong with the UK border agency checking that students really are studying?
If they really do want to clamp down on the abuses where they do take place, that has to be in those countries where the visas are sought, and not to try and get academics or support staff to do jobs for which they are not trained and have very little interest in doing.
On the one hand, we've got this reduction of immigration to the UK that the government says it wants to achieve. On the other hand, you've had slashed budgets for universities and an increase in tuition fees. So where does that leave universities right now?
Universities are dependent increasingly on the income of international students, and in their own self-preservation you would think they would be lobbying incredibly hard inside government to say that this is unacceptable and discriminatory. For me, this should be a pastoral relationship. I do not want to treat my international students any differently from my home and EU students.
Professor Friedman, thank you very much for your comments. Well, the Home Office, whose job it is to check that foreigners are in the UK legally, they've defended the reforms. They say that the process is now more robust and less open to abuse. Reporting from London, I'm Polly Boyka.